Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, the movie lover here, and I really wanted to check this film out for a while. Finally got the chance to. Phantasm. This is the remastered edition, Blu-ray. Got the one with the slipcover, which actually looks pretty nice, actually. I think I said actually twice, but yeah. Not a whole lot of special features on here. There's audio commentary, new Graveyard Cars episode, interviews from 1979, deleted scenes. Okay, so I take that back. There are some pretty good features on here. Now, this film is about a teenage boy and his friends who have to face off against the mysterious grave of a robber known only as the Tall Man, who keeps a lethal arsenal of terrible weapons with him. And pretty much near the beginning of the film, or actually, I really don't really have to get into that right now, but pretty much it's like a psychological horror film, and apparently it was pretty popular, and it spawned a multiple number of sequels. Not all of them were theatrically released, though, and pretty much stuff like that. But I can say it is a classic film. Although the special effects haven't really aged as well. But I can say one thing I liked about the movie was, the main character, the boy, is locked in his room, and pretty much he has a hammer and a bullet, and he tapes the bullet onto the hammer, and then he just smashes the lock with the bullet, just blows up right into that. That was a really creative thing. Also, there's an explosion in the movie, which definitely looks a lot better than any of Michael Bay's explosions, if you know what I mean. But I can certainly tell that, and I said this multiple times in films before, some acting performances don't really age as well in this film, at least not in this film. I don't think it really aged as well as most horror films that came out in the old times, but does that make it bad? No. It's still a classic film that I think really doesn't hold up that much, but it's certainly because when you watch it again, even though I've only watched this film one time, I mean, I know it doesn't sound like I'm making that much sense, but hey, I'm just saying what I'm saying. But still, I think it's a really good film. Like 80% of the acting works, but an issue that I had with the film was around the end of the film, which I guess it's one of those films that messes with your mind a little bit, like a psychological horror film, which this is psychological, I might not add, but yeah. Phantasm is still a pretty damn good classic horror film. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5. I was gonna give it 3.5 out of 5, but you know what? Fuck it. I'll just give it 4 out of 5 since it is a classic film. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.